Emily from Phase, and this is the third video in our series on the 5 ways to well-being. And we know that the constant change and having to be at home for so long can be challenging, but looking after our well-being is so important. So the 5 ways to well-being are to connect, to be active, to take notice, to learn, and to give. And in this video, we are thinking about taking notice. When there are lots of things changing around us, it's easy to feel anxious or overwhelmed or like everything's out of our control. We end up spending so much time thinking about the future and what might happen. But taking notice brings us back to the present. It allows us to acknowledge what is going on and how we're feeling. It stops us from constantly worrying about the future and all the unknowns. And it means that we don't miss all the good moments that are happening right now and allows us to see the positive. The first thing that can be really helpful is just to acknowledge what is going on and how you feel about it. Maybe it's writing some of those worries down or finding somebody to talk to. But another tool that's really useful is a circle of control, and you might have seen us talk about this before. Outside the circle, you can write down all those things that are outside of your control, that are uncertain, where you don't know what's going to happen and you can't do anything about it. In the middle, you can write down some things that you've got some control over. But in the centre circle, you're able to think, what are the things that I can change? What are the things that I can focus on or do something about? And you should have a copy of that circle of control on your worksheet. So why don't you have a go at filling that out now? So what else can we do to take notice? So number 1 is to unplug. Spend some time away from your phone, away from your Xbox, away from your TV. Maybe it's going on a walk without your headphones so you can listen to the sounds. Maybe it's doing some colouring or reading a book, but find a way to slow down and to unplug. Number 2 is to focus on the things that bring you joy. What are the things or the moments in the day that make you happy? And pay extra attention to them when they happen. Maybe it's listening to your favourite song, or maybe it's doing some football, or the smell of your mum's cooking, but whatever it is, pay attention to what those things are. Why don't you have a go now at writing on your sheet 3 or 4 things in the day that bring you joy or make you feel happy. And the third thing is gratitude or being thankful. Finding things in the day to be thankful for really helps us to focus on the positives. Alongside your sheet, you might have seen a template for a box. And what I want you to do is to cut that out. You can design it, colour it in, write your name on it, and then stick it together and have a go each day at writing one thing that you're thankful for that you can put into the box. So there you go, our third way to wellbeing is to take notice. And hopefully that's given you lots of ideas of ways that you can do that. Unplugging, spending time away from your phone or your technology. Recognising the things that are outside of your control and focusing on the things that are inside of your control. Recognising the moments in the day that bring you joy and finding the things to be thankful for. And your challenge is to go away, cut out that box, make your thankfulness box and try adding one new thing a day and see if it helps you to recognise the positives. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out the last 2 ways to wellbeing, and remember that you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Phase Hitchin.